And this, kids, is why we don't vacuum over the cord. Or in this case, sand. I know you're sanding.
The cord's plugged in there and you came to talk to me.
I can't, oh, it's my, really? Wait.
I knew you were coming over.
Wait, you did not. We both have earplugs on because you've been running the vacuum.
Can't hear you.
I know.
Too busy working.
Yeah, I'm working too, mister, on my computer all day. We've changed rooms. We're in this room now. Fix it.
I pray that you fix it. That's the
No.
rules.
I have to fix other things. Way to go, babe. You getting close? Almost done? Oh my gosh, she's been sanding this. Our flooring came in. And you've been working on this how many hours?
A while.
I mean, it's been hours. Look at the rain. You see the pouring? I'm just showing them everything. It's pouring. Absolutely pouring right now. It's wonderful having our windows uncovered. Oh, that's a better view. Oh. Getting it. You're getting it. Yay! Don't do it again.
We just had that huge rain. For hours it just dumped and dumped. Talking to my camera. Yeah. Weirdo. Weirdo. Anyways, had this huge rain. And I haven't got a chance to put more dirt on my lateral field, so it's holding water. And I really expected to look down in the my inspection tubes here and see it full of water. Check this one. The other one wasn't full. Nope, it's not full either. Dry as can be. So that is good. That's what you call a gully washer. So this is what you call a gully washer. And that's the gully and it's getting washed. Right?
Yep.
A lot of rain. Look at that whirlpool. See it, Val? Whatever you throw in will not come back out.
Steady.
Should get your crutches.
You're gonna get stuck. It's just 2 thorns. Okay, it still hurt though.
Sydney stepped on a locust tree earlier and got 2 thorns in her foot. So it has been raining hard for about 3 hours, maybe. Yep. Couldn't see it from the other side.
Cindy. You're gonna have to clean those.
Yeah.
Sydney's gonna get poison ivy.
Probably.
And she's gonna have infected scabs.
Infected scabs.
Yeah.
So we can't see this from the road.
Wow. Hi, I should not done that.
Now you gotta hop back.
I know.
Okay, moving on to the flooring in the upper level. My plan is to start in the doorway here and then work my way across the room and then hopefully end up on this other side and have everything in perfectly. I'm going to go ahead and measure it off and see if I can get somewhat of an accurate idea of where I'm going to end up down here. We're going to go ahead and do the planking all the way out to here now. So not only do I have that seam to worry about, now I have this seam to worry about. So it's going to be, I don't know if it'll line up perfectly or not. The nice thing about it though is that in both these areas I'm going to have railing coming across, so I can make my piece on the bottom overlap more or less to cover up if it ends up with a short piece or a big piece. I guess it's really not a huge big a deal unless I end up with the plank ending right here and I have a 1-inch piece between the newel post. Okay, just ran my calculations here. Is 391¼ inches to the end. My panels are 7 1/8, so I should be 54.9 panels if I started in my seam in that doorway on the door side, and then ran it clear down to where the living room starts, right there, and then to the stairs right there. End up with 47.61. So that means the overall length to the living room, where the fireplace is going to be 90% of a panel. So I got plenty of room there, and then on the other one, 60% of a panel. So I'll be good to go there too. So really, I can just lay down in that first seam and just go to town. So that's what I'm going to start on now. One other thing I did not know when I bought this planking is that this is a double lock system. So not only does it lock in to the panel here, it also locks in here in a way where this panel has to lift up to lock into it. What this means, so for example, the tile I put down, I could lay this one in there, snap it in place. The next one overlapped, and then I would take a hammer and or rubber mallet, and I would knock it in, it would snap into place that way. It doesn't work with this one. So this actually has a small lip there. So I have to lock it in this way and then lock it in that way. So the problem with that is that I can't lock them in at the same time. I can't have this down and locked and then lock this one in and then lock that one in. I can't do that. So I have to lock a whole stinking row. So I've got to lock this all the way down to that wall and then start at one side and then shimmy it in and then lock it all the way down. So I went ahead and laid down a couple more rows to see if I could do it since it's a double lock, and was able to get it done. It's definitely not easy by any means. I need to break up my lines here. So I was trying to do a bit more of a random layout, and so I'm going to need to stop what I'm doing here because you can see these are almost the same distance off, and that's not what I want. So I didn't realize that until I got this third row and I could see that there was a pattern forming. I definitely do not want a pattern, I want it to be random. So either I can take this row off, move it to the next one, which would work. In fact, that'd work out pretty good because the next seam here would be about there. That would make it go from this line would go from here to here back to there. That would give some more randomness in it. So I think that's what I'm going to do is go ahead and pop this row off. I'll slide over one, and then the piece that I cut off there will slide down to this side, and then start my next row. That's how you get these lines here, is that this perfect, you know, stair step pattern, is that when you get to this side, you cut that piece off and it goes down here, and then you keep working your way down. That piece gets cut off and it goes down here as well, and so that keeps shifting it the same amount every single time down, and you get this stair step. And I want to have more of a random pattern. So I'll go ahead and pop that one off, slide it over, take this piece, start a new row, and then pop this one back in. Okay, now that looks a lot better. So my line pattern here is going back and forth, which is what I want, so that's pretty good. So the next one I'll probably do will be like way over here somewhere and really throw it off a bit. But I like that, that's looks a heck of a lot better. So the reason why I didn't wrap around the closet right away is because I need some stability. You know, if I just have one row going down and then I try and wrap into this closet, it may try and twist on me a little bit. So I went ahead and I've got, 5 rows in now. So now I can go backwards, because to move this is actually not very easy. It's a lot of static friction against the planks and then against the floor. So to push this would be pretty difficult now. So I can go ahead and work backwards into there, and then start back on this section here in a little bit. Finally got the closet done, and I'm probably gonna maybe only put in 1 or 2 more rows. A box does about 2 rows, so I'm gonna need quite a few more boxes. I only brought 10 boxes up, and I need quite a lot more. So anyways, probably gonna put down 2 more rows and call it a night, get something to eat, and then tackle it again tomorrow. So because I keep cutting my hands, Natalie bought me some cut-proof or cut-resistant gloves. Because when I'm doing this, I got to use a knife to cut those off. I'll use the table saw sometimes. If I'm doing a double cut, it's easier to use a table saw, or angle cuts, kind of easier than the table saw there too. Otherwise, I could just slip this like I'm doing it right up along the edge. I can just cut it, snap it, and then we're good to go. So I'm looking at myself here. These thermostats for Mr. Cool suck. They're horrible. And they don't make another one. So I'll go over that at some point when I get to my aggravations with that. But anyways, I just saw that in the background, and just so you know, they're not any good.